Hey everybody, I'm Chef Julie Andrews and this is Fire Chief Joe, and we're continuing our cooking show, but instead of being at the firehouse today, we're in UW Health's Learning Kitchen.
Yeah,
so thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invitation. Once again, a great topic, trying to get back in the habit of healthy eating, healthy cooking, and one more exciting recipe coming our way,
Yes.
I'm assuming, right?
Absolutely, and sometimes it's not as easy to eat healthy in the winter time. You know, you want comfort foods and things like that, but we have a really great recipe today that's a slow cooker recipe, which makes it super easy, and it's a white chicken chili, which I think most people like.
I think we're not going to have a problem with finding this in a firefighter's stomach.
You don't think
in
so?
In short order. Nope. I think from the looks of things,
Yes, exactly.
I'm highly anticipating an empty crock pot at the end of the day.
That's important, right? So we're just starting with some chicken breast. So this is just a pound of chicken breast. And then we have an onion that's been chopped up. And we're literally putting everything just into the crock pot. So we don't have to do anything in advance other than just chop up our veggies.
Now, I don't just have to be your hand model. If you want me
Do you want to do some stuff?
pour anything in, you let me know.
All right. Well, this is garlic. So super easy. And then if you want,
yes,
you want to dump the jalapenos in there?
All of them?
I would use this. I would eat all of them. I don't know about you.
Too.
They're diced up really nice and fine, so that's good.
All right, so let's live on the edge here.
Okay, I like it. Putting your hand model skills to work.
Perfect.
We have some oregano, so that just gets dumped in. And then this is cumin, or cumin. You know, people say it differently, but it's just the ground spice that you get, which is pretty common in white chicken chili. And then this is just a jar of salsa verde, so it's made from tomatillos. I made a batch of that in my garden over the summer, and so I love to make this recipe in the winter because then I can use some of what were fresh vegetables.
See how I slowly poured that for
Yes.
effect? Yeah.
You did a great job. And then we have 3 cans of beans. So beans are super good for you. They have a ton of fiber.
We learned a little bit about beans in our last recipe.
Yes, I tend to put beans in a lot of my recipes. So, and then we need a little salt and pepper, so we don't want to use all of that.
Can I do that to taste?
Okay, if you want to.
Just like this?
You've done this before.
Well, not here.
Not here?
No. This is
That's true. This is your first time in the learning kitchen. And then this is just 4 cups, so this entire container of, you could use chicken stock or vegetable, whatever you have. And you can use store-bought, or if you have homemade, that's fine too. And then if you just want to give it a stir.
Sure.
And then this is going to cook in the slow cooker for, if you have it on high, it'd probably cook 3 or 4 hours, or on low for about 8 hours. And then we could taste it again and see if it has the right amount of salt. And then we do have some that's already done here, so I'll just move. Whoops.
Let me unplug it for you.
Oh, that's funny.
Which actually brings us to a very important fire safety point.
I was thinking that too.
Don't
do what Julie does, is what you're saying.
Well, I set you up for failure there. The idea is anytime we're working with an electronic or electrical appliance, we're going to want to be very careful as to the status of that appliance. So, you know, just because you used it last month doesn't mean it's good this month.
Sure.
Keep an eye on the cords, make sure they're not frayed, and they're in good condition. And then always be careful as to how long that cord is. I mean, operating around the kitchen, it's easy to trip over something like that if it's too long. And then all of a sudden you have that burn hazard again. So.
Sure.
I love how you brought that into the to the whole scope of what we're doing.
I taught us
today.
all a lesson, right? So we can go ahead and bowl this up. So this is completely done.
Should I move this out to our other crock pot that is magically in the oven?
Yes, absolutely. And so once it's done cooking, the chicken will be easy to shred. So you can just stick 2 forks in there and kind of shred up the chicken. So I'll give you a bowl, and it's super hot, so just be careful.
All right.
I'm gonna definitely let it cool off a little bit. And then some fun toppings for this.
And this is another thing that we talked about last time, is whenever somebody's dishing up food, especially when it's hot food, the person who has the bowl is the one that does the dishing.
Yes.
Otherwise, it could very easily turn into a burning accident.
Right, and you don't want to do it over, you want to do it over the pot, not over your feet.
Exactly. Exactly.
That would not be fun. So some fun toppings, we can do tortilla chips, which are always great. A little bit of fresh lime juice or some sliced avocado are really good. All healthy things. But we can give it a try if you want.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Yeah, it is.
I'm just going to take a little mini bite. Just because there's people watching.
Yeah.
And I don't want
And
to
I will get it on my shirt, right?
Yes, exactly. You want to keep that white shirt nice and crisp.
Wow, how long did that take?
So I cooked it on high, so it just took about 3 hours. But like I said, if you were at work and wanted to leave it going, you could do it on low.
Wow, they could set
All
this
day.
up in the morning. By lunchtime, they're ready to go.
Yes.
Good stuff. I like it a lot.
Well, I'm back. So you can find the recipes here, and thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.